everyone, it is here. The State Fair is happening right now. Here's the scene right when the gates opened this morning. Obviously, the fair is top of mind for a lot of people, and we'll have more on that in a moment. But first, let's get to the heat. Let's scope out the rest of the day with Ben, who's in the backyard. And today, I don't feel so bad that you're out there because it's better than yesterday.
Yeah, it's not as steamy as the last couple of days. Thank goodness, because there's going to be a lot of people heading outdoors. We still have some heat headlines across the state, however. We still have this heat advisory for the Twin Cities Metro until 7 p.m. tonight, which basically means it's hot, but it's not that hot. The heat index is high as 98 degrees. Far southern Minnesota, I-90 corridor, excessive heat warning continues until 7, where the heat index could hit into the triple digits once again. Dew points still pretty up there. It's still quite humid, just not as tropical as the last couple of days, at least around the metro. The dew points hovering near 70 degrees. That's expected to gradually drop in the days ahead. And it was a cloudy start to the day, kind of limiting how much heating we're seeing during the first part of the day. We are expected to see increasing sunshine through the day. So as we head deeper into the afternoon, expect it to feel hotter and hotter. Still warm, 90 degrees for a high temperature. And if we do hit 90, it'll be the hottest day at the Minnesota Fair, State Fair, since 2013, if you can imagine that. Now here's your 7-day forecast. Temperatures continue to improve as we head into the weekend. Watch for some scattered showers, mainly during the first part of the day on Friday, but it should be rather hit and miss. And then overall pleasant conditions Saturday and Sunday. Quiet stretch of weather through early next week as temperatures stay in the upper 70s to low 80s. Picture perfect for this time of year, Sharon.
All right, thank you so much, Ben. And if you're going to the fair, make sure to download the KARE 11 weather app. It will help you navigate the coolest parts of the day from now till Labor Day. It is free in every app store. There's new information about Minnesota's students in schools. In a report released just 6 hours ago, the Department of Education says test scores are 10% lower than before the pandemic. The statewide assessment report gets even more specific. It shows a 1% increase in overall math scores, a 1% decrease in reading scores, and a 2% decrease in science scores since last year. Also today, an eviction notice served at a homeless encampment called the Wall of Forgotten Natives. The State Department of Transportation ordered over 100 Indigenous folks to leave the site in South Minneapolis by 9 a.m. this morning. Today, community members called for other support options and long-term solutions. Sammy Salina will have more on that story coming up at 6. Cash is flowing from the cannabis taxes. In a report by the Star Tribune, the state of Minnesota indicated it made nearly $600,000 in the first month of sales. The state says that number could go up even more as more filings come in. If this trend continues, it could amount to a $7 million tax revenue haul for the state each year. According to the report, Minnesotans spent $6 million on cannabis products in July. Okay, now back to the fair. Now in its 5th hour, we could see crowds like we had before the pandemic hit. Just take a look at all the people flowing into the fairgrounds when the gates opened right at 7. We want to help you take advantage of the cool activities. Here's what you can catch today. And everybody, it's time to get Footloose for free. The star of the iconic 80s classic, Kevin Bacon, is bringing his own group to the State Fair for free performances.
What's that thing you feel when the drums are feeling funky? What's that makes you move when the guitars get all chunky?
The Bacon Brothers are all about folk, rock, and soul. You can catch them at the Leinie Lodge Bandshell tonight at 8:30. And if you're headed out there, make sure to stop by our barn, the KARE Barn. We have live newscasts at 4, 5, and 6. And don't forget about those giveaways and live performances in the afternoon, Thursday through Sunday. You can find us at the corner of Judson and Nelson. For our guide to the 2023 Minnesota State Fair, text the word FAIR to 763-797-7215, and we'll text you back a link. Remember to text that number, do not call it. And since it is the first day of the fair, we wanted to see how you and your families are getting the party started once you get through those gates. Here are some of your responses. Pronto Pops, breakfast at the Farmer's Hall. Some of you even go straight for the craft beer or rides. See you at the fair.